Okay, it's working. Hmm. Yeah, it's working. Let's try that again. Oh, she's working now. Oh, never mind. She stopped working. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, there he goes. It's working. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, I've had this stereo for a very long time. I think she's at his last leg. The switch inside here, the micro switch that triggers the SD card. I love this, Max. I don't have to download my. I don't have to use my phone. Oh, went to tuner by itself. Now back to see. She's done. She's going back and forth between the tuner and the SD card. See, I don't like using this auxiliary, so I'm thinking of upgrading, and I'm thinking, hey, doubled in. Yes, doubled in. I'm gonna do this to it. Hack it out. These buttons are going bye-bye. I live in Bakersfield. I don't need those. It's hot over here. They're useless buttons. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. You people, purists, you might not want to watch this. And I've already got it. Beautiful. So this is an Atos A6, I believe. Never heard of that before, but it's got a subwoofer out, and that will work perfect with my preamp. Yes, I realize this one has a preamp built in, okay? I get it. But there's nothing like actually having more control than what they offer. So that is like 100 times superior. That thing will make a Kraco stereo. How many people know what a Kraco stereo is? Man, that's like a four-wire stereo. Anyways, Kraco stereo back in the 70s and 80s, that thing will make it sound like $1,000,000. Preamp. Preamp. Always get a preamp for your systems. A cheap system will always sound 1,000 times better with a preamp. I know I can mirror my phone onto this, so, and it's got GPS, got a rear view camera, which I'm not going to install. I mean, you can see everything around you in the bug. You don't need a camera. It's got Wi-Fi, which is cool. Oh, this is the Wi-Fi. This is the Wi-Fi. This is the antenna, and this is also GPS. Yeah, so I won't get lost. Woohoo! It's got video in, video out, line in, line out. It's got USB A and USB B. So what I found out is my USB, which is right here, I never use it. And I don't think I've ever used it, so I really don't care for them, for USBs. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this thing up. I went and looked at my drawer of Chivas, and I got all these keys. So yeah, plenty of keys. So I don't know which one it's gonna take so I can pull it out. I've already went ahead and disconnected it from the back. All the wires and everything, they're just, you know, RCAs and antenna and the power wire, which would be, or the connection wires, which would be this. I already unplugged it from the back. So there's nothing hooked up to the back right now. I also removed the, oh crap, this one doesn't have it. I'll be damn. Cheap ass. This one has a area where I put a bolt right here. A bolt so that it secures and it doesn't do this. Man, they actually cheaped out on that. Whatever. Oh, this one will do it. See this one. Oh, this one will do it also. Yeah, they're not the same, but whatever. There we go. And that's why I never take my keys, the installation key. Never throw them away, because you'll never know when you're going to need them. Oh. Oh, that's grease. Never mind. I thought this was water damage. But no, that's grease that came from the wiper system when I did the grease job on the wiper system. Yeah, she's fine. This is what I'm talking about. The screw to hold it down in the back so that it doesn't shift, go in or out. And if it tries stealing it, they'll never get it out because this thing will prevent them from taking it. They would have to go in the hood, the front hood, and mess with it, but they can't. Not that anybody would want to steal this. There's a lot of little things that are bent that secure it to the metal of the dash. We gotta unbend that stuff. Okay. There we go. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Save that for the future. So now I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. As I recall, they just pull out. Yeah. They just pull out. Okay. Alright, so I've got this out from here. I got this out. Basically, it just takes a 10 millimeter on this side. Take them out. And these cables are just being held in by a Phillips screw right here. You can see the imprints of where it didn't get painted here and here. And these things just slide out from the hood air duct system that we're not going to be using. I'm actually going to hold those ducts closed. I'm gonna put like doohickey something so those it's got some flaps, and those flaps I'm just gonna leave them closed because I can just roll down my windows. So this is done. This is a good stuff. This is good. This is probably very expensive to get, so I'm not gonna throw this away. So now I'm actually gonna make the marks to start cutting the dash pad. Then we'll move on to the metal. Alright, so this is more or less where I'm going to hack it up. I'm actually going to go up a little higher, just so we take out that outline of the original stereo. That's what it would be, the faceplate. So I'm going to remove that line from that and go that low. The reason is I can go a little bit higher is because the wiper motor is actually further apart. So this is... Okay, so this is like really deep, right? So I can't go higher because the wiper motor is like right here. It hits it, pushing, so I can't, pull it up. This one is a lot shorter. Oh, let's do comparison. See the comparison? It's humongous. So I can actually go up higher. Yay! So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go up a little higher. And a little higher here, because I was gonna go really low, but then I go, I started measuring. I go, aha, okay, we're gonna do it that way instead. I'm gonna get the oscillating tool, the bzzz vibrating thing that makes a lot of noise, and just go, bzzz, bzzz, and then bzzz, and this thing to just go, boop, and then we'll go bzzz, over here, and that should take care of that. There's no turning back after I start this. It's gonna be like, I'm committed. I don't know, man. It looks kind of flaky. There's a steel backing on this right here. I just felt it, so I'm gonna do something else. Well, when all else fails, hacksaw, the mighty old hacksaw. We're gonna hacksaw this thing up. One, do the other one. Oh wait, looks like it broke free. Yay! Yeah, it does have metal back here. It's got metal. So once we cut it out, I guess there's no metal reinforcement down here. It's like around here in this area. All right, so how deep are we? Oh, perfect. We're right there, right where we want to be. Oh, great, now I can get it out. Get out! Get out! I can't get it out anymore. Jeez. Jesus Louise. All right, let's see how well does this fit. Perfect. It's nice and tight. That's what I want. Good and tight. Yeah, that's what everybody says. And I'm actually not going to cut this because if I ever repent, and God knows I've repented many times, I could just fold it back up, weld it up, get a new dash pad. Okay, so I'm thinking this thing is going to get straightened out. No, it's just going to get folded. Because what I'm thinking is this DIN is going to go inside and it doesn't have any support from down here to support it. This will kind of act like a support. It'll lie on here. So the theory goes. Okay, well, let's see if it fits first. Oh, looks like it is going to fit. Perfect, super duper tight. Like it. My favorite tools. What? You're like, what? I think she's good. I already see a problem. I don't know when this problem began, but this is a ground. I think this is why my light doesn't work. There you go. This thing was not connected to my bombs away. You know that B right here, which I call, you press it and it turns on, bombs away. Pilot a bombardier, pilot a bombardier, bombs away. Right? Okay. Mine doesn't have the little red button with the B on it. So, yeah, that's your brakes. So when they go bad, they light up. And this is why it wasn't working. It's not hooked up. So I'm going to hook up that real quick and get that thing in there. But I want to see if the stereo goes in right now. Nope, needs a little bit more persuasion. So I'm gonna just what do you call it, massage it, and I'll bring you back when it's done. Okay, so she's basically pretty much in. It's really tight, and that's exactly what I was shooting for, super tight. I'm gonna go ahead and still trim around the edges. The metal part is perfect. It's super tight, and that's what I want. The reason I have to trim around the edges is because this plastic is actually just a mil or 2 mils, just a little bit further that way in all directions. So it's not gonna go in to the pad. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So I guess I'm gonna be using my oscillating tool again. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. All right. But yeah, she's looking really good. I like it.
1 hour later.
She's done. She's in there. She's not moving. I mean, I had a tough time just trying to push it in. Finally went in and it's stuck. Literally stuck. I can't move it anymore. So I'm not gonna unstuck it. All right, I'm done. I'm just gonna hook up the new wiring harness. I already separated them. I like to make little knots just so I know what they are. You know, it's a lot easier. I know these are speakers, and then we have these over here, which is going to be the power antenna, accessory, battery plus. It's really not that difficult. Oh, also illumination. I'm going to hook it up to my accessory. That way, when I turn the switch, it turns on. It's not going to be hooked up to the light switch because I've noticed that that my light switch is kind of twitchy, and I just don't want to be messing with it. So I'm going to just hook it up to the, when I turn the key, the light illumination on the stereo will be functioning. So this is my negative already. I already know this is my negative. Oh my god. She's green. Must have gotten wet. It was raining. Yeah, she's all green. She's not gonna want to solder. Doggone it. Whatever. Anyways. Best solder ever, man. Best solder ever. I know, I said it a million times already. Oh, look at that. It did solder. Perfect. Wow. That's a beautiful, beautiful solder joint. So I'm going to do this to all of them. Okay, positive is on. Now, this is my old one. See, this is why I didn't just go crank, because this will tell me what the wires are, and I'll just transfer over to the new harness. That's doing it the smart way. Okay, so yellow is done. I'll get that out of the way. These two are out of there. Now we need, so this red one has to be, or the ignition wire. Okay, this is what I did. I have a bunch of diodes here connected in a certain way, so that I have a switch down here. When I turn that switch, the stereo will turn on without me turning on the ignition. And those diodes are there, so there's no back feed from here to my ignition system back in the back and turning on my coil, which is just going to overheat. My coil is just going to overheat, and the lights on the dash are going to turn on and all that stuff, and I don't want to do that. So I just have a switch over here that I just go tink, and it bypasses everything, and it does, and then I just tink, and it turns off everything. It's just one of those
stereo buff things that I did a while back. So all I need is where this terminates. This is the accessory. So this has got to be it right here. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to terminate. I'm going to cut the zip tie. Yeah, I used zip ties because I didn't have shrink tubing, and I had to use tape to protect my wires so they wouldn't short out. You know what I mean? So I no longer need to do that. Now I have solder. Alright, she's done. I'll bring you back when all this crap is all hooked up.
2,000 years later.
All right, so I've been messing around with that. So the instruction manual, it kind of helps. So, okay, so it's like I was saying before, stereo doesn't make a good system. What makes a really good system is a preamp. This one has all the bells and whistles for that, and it actually sounds good. It doesn't sound bad. It's actually very, very nice. If I'm not running that, because I have a button where I can hit it and it'll bypass. And I mean, this will cease functioning, and it's just the music coming from here going to my amplifiers, and it sounds like crap. I mean, to my standards, it sounds really bad. Although I would say a normal person would say it sounds really good, but to me, it doesn't pass the audio test. So this is what I discovered really quick on these. Let me see. How did I do that? Oh, yeah. Go to that. Go to my equalizer. So this is what I discovered. I went to my flat and just edited. Too bad it doesn't have a custom one. I prefer if they had custom, but no custom. So anyways, I use flat. What I ended up doing is just bringing all my bass down all the way up to like the 200. Brought it all down, and I'm using all that for my mids and tweeds right there. So, and then on my subwoofer, it only goes down to 80 hertz on the cutoffs, and that's not enough to fix any distorted bass from your audio. So it needs to go down to like 20 to 30 hertz. That way you have a lot of adjustability. You can fix really nasty bass, really distorted bass. You can fix it, and it sounds really nice. So this one can't do that. So, it's pretty much useless. So I'm bypassing this. I'm going to turn it off. That is actually off. And let me see if it doesn't go away like the phones. And let's see what else. Loudness. Went ahead and turned it off. Touch sound. That is just annoying. So I don't want that. And anyways, go back to my screen. My audio. Right there. And right now I'm just what do you call it? I'm using Spotify Bluetooth, and I mean, it just sounds really, really nice. I mean, I just can't believe how clear it sounds using my DSP, or not DSP, my preamp. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get popped by by YouTube. I'm not cranking it. You guys probably can't hear this, but the bass, oh my God, the bass is so smooth, so clear. Oh, no distortion whatsoever. And I can blow my ears if I really want to. Woo, my goodness. Anyways, enough of that. So yeah, it's got everything. I can't complain with this. It does have everything, GPS, everything. I already tried the GPS. It does work. It actually took me to my place of work. Oh, it actually does work. It's got everything. It can mirror everything. I mean, I'm not gonna mirror my phone because it's kind of annoying. So I'm just gonna Bluetooth my Spotify to here, and use my SD card to music that I can't find on Spotify. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. All right. that is pretty much it, muchachos. I did hack it. I did hack it up. I had to do what I had to do. I already found a way to fix this. So this is what I'm thinking of using, because I have more of this stuff. This is stuff that I cut off. I'm just gonna run a strip right here. Obviously not this one, because it's got the little groove like that thing right there. But basically, I'm gonna cut another piece from the other piece that I have left over, and I'm gonna throw it in there, and that should seal up that ugly gap. Spit, and also on that side. So, okay, that is it. Hacked it up. What can I say? Enjoy your life. Do what you want, not what other people want. That's what I say. Remember, use the KISS formula. Every time you're doing something, use the KISS formula. That actually applies to even to personal things. Life in general. KISS formula. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, that is it. You guys have a good one. Adios, muchachos and muchachas.